In today's episode, we are diving into one of the most intellectually dense and brutally honest letters that Warren Buffett ever wrote, and unpacking how Buffett and Charlie Munger think about capital, ownership, and long term value. Let's start with the hidden cost of issuing stock. Warren Buffett says that Berkshire will only issue new shares if they get equal intrinsic value in return. Seems obvious, right? But it rarely happens in the real world. Too often, CEOs use undervalued stock to buy overvalued companies. It's like trading $2 to get one back and then calling it growth. Buffett's message is clear. Issuing shares is not free. It's a partial sale of your business. And if you won't sell 100% of your company at that price, why sell a piece of it at that price? This leads us to the section wherein he talks about as to why Berkshire does not do stock splits. Buffett says that they send the wrong signal and attract the wrong crowd. Traders focused on stock price and not business value. A split might make a stock feel more affordable, but it also invites short-term thinking, speculation, and volatility. He compares the shareholders to attendees at a concert. If you market yourself as a rock show, don't be surprised when the crowd behaves like one. Berkshire, he says, that markets itself like an opera, attracting a quieter, long-term audience who actually listen to the music. Shareholder eugenics and self-selection. Here is where things get interesting. Buffett introduces the idea of shareholder eugenics. Obviously, you can't choose who buys your stock, but you can influence who is likely to stick around. How? By writing candid letters, avoiding gimmicks, not doing flashy things just to boost the price. Berkshire has cultivated a base of owners, not renters, and that's the strategic advantage most companies overlook. The true cost of trading activity. Buffett calculates that the annual trading frenzy in the US equities, the commissions, the fees, the options churn, is equivalent to taxing away all the profits of America's largest companies. Higher turnover means higher cost, and that cost doesn't improve the business or grow the pie. It just redistributes it. As he puts it, a hyperactive stock market is the pickpocket of enterprise.